Okay, how's it going, guys? So you clicked on this video because you want to learn how to draw like me, Lexi Wright. And before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button down below, and you can follow me on all my social media at the bottom of the screen. So let's get started. We're going to draw James Hetfield, because as you all know, everybody already knows it if you're returning to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome, and I hope you like what you see. So first, just to draw, I always start with a pencil. Either a regular number 2 pencil like this, or a mechanical pencil. It does not matter. I actually prefer the mechanical pencils because they give me more mobility. But the erasers fall out a lot more easier, and these erasers erase better. So there's pros and cons of both. So it all depends on what you like. So me, I do not use guidelines. So how do I draw people? And how do I make them look so good, such as this? Or this? So, let's find out. So, to draw James Hetfield like me, first, you just start off with a sketch. It's sort of like using guidelines, but you're not at the same time. So, start off with a sketch. We're just going to draw him facing forward. Just draw a circle for his head, and I just start off like that. I add details already. At this stage, I'm already adding details, such as where his neck is going to go, and like I said, we're going to make him looking straight at us. So, add the collar of his shirt, add his shoulders, just a line coming down, like coming out. You want to make enough room to make it look real. You don't want it to just drop down. You want the shoulders, to just like how we have our shoulders. So then the arm comes down, and it depends on if you want to give him a short sleeve shirt, long sleeve shirt, or even both. In this drawing, I'm going to be giving him a short sleeve shirt. So to do that, I just come down to about there, and then I come back up. So there is his arm, his sleeve for his shirt. Do the same thing to the other side. And really, the best advice I can really give you is take your time. Take your time and practice, practice, practice. That goes for anything. So, alright, so now his arms, I'm going to put his hands in his pockets. Well, one of them. And make this one waving at us. So, to do that, bring his arm down, and about midway, that's when you want to bend the arm. And you don't want to go too far because you're not sitting more like this to put your hands in your pockets. So you don't put your pockets like your hands like down to your kneecaps. So make it look as real as possible. And then come down with the other side of the arm, and then the inside of the arm on the bottom. Come down like that. We can always fix this. And to make him waving at us, it's like, do we want him waving from inside, outside? Where do we want his arm? So we gotta think about that. So for right now, I'm just gonna put his arm on the outside like this. And we're going through what we have drawn already. We're going through this. I'm doing this so I can show you how to draw hands too, like me. So you bring the other side of the arm. Make sure it looks good. Bring the other side of the arm up. like this. And then this is the inside of the arm here. And this here is gonna get erased. So now, work on his hand. And I try not to erase. I try to do the best way I can without having to erase. And to draw hands, you just basically just take your time and let your brain see it. That's just really what it is. You just let your brain see it. You just draw his thumb, his finger, his other finger, third finger, and his pinky. And then to finish it off with that hand, you just bring the rest of the hand down, and bring the rest of the arm down like this. And this helps us find out where to put, the arm. So, in reality, like that, so this right here gets erased. And then, so does all this, because you want to erase what's inside the object, like his arm here, because if you don't erase the shirt lines, it just makes the whole thing confusing. You really want to bring it out and show what you're drawing. So, fix any erased lines that you want to keep. And small details like the lining in your hand. You want to try and remember what your hand looks like. So it's like the creases here. And if I'm going for absolute realism, I would add knuckle lines, fingernails, like the knuckles here. But right now it's just a plain sketch. Okay, now I would finish off with his body. So bring down the shirt and see how the arm is needing to be fixed already. So go ahead and bring the shirt down. Figure out where the bottom of the shirt's at. And I go ahead and put waves in the bottom of the shirt, showing me where wrinkles will naturally go. If I just let my hand just smoothly go, it shows me naturally where the wrinkles will go, instead of just finding them, like I have to do with the sleeves and the rest of the shirt. So if I can try to naturally find the wrinkles, that's a lot easier. So we're going to fix his arm here. It needs to drop down more before it bends. And then, so it needs to drop down just like here. Now, okay. And then go as long as, and then go ahead and draw the pocket line to help you. And then fix it by bringing his arm down. There we go. And do you think we should have his thumb out or his thumb in the pocket as well? I'm going to put his thumb out. So just add a curved line and come back down. Just have a line helping you like that, and then erase and fix it. So come down with this and then fix that like that, and then add the wrist line. Okay, now it's starting to come together. Now if I was adding his shoes, I will show you how I draw shoes too, on the next page, but we're going to finish this right here first. So he's just standing there, waving at us. And I did mess up there. So it's like, now add the inside of the pants. You want to have you want the pants on, because if you look at pants when somebody's wearing them, there's that natural line that is there. And you want to try and get as many natural lines as possible. And he's always wearing his bandana, so I'm going to add that in. It's just 2 spikes coming down. Simba and Felix. I don't know if Simba is probably taking up the thing here. Right now, we're going to work on his face. Now to do his hair, that's still a challenge for me myself, but we're going to work on it. So he has the front of his hair coming up in spikes. At least he used to. So then he comes back down with smooth hair on the side. Okay. Now we're going to add his ears, and the bottom of the ear is where the top of the mouth goes. That's my guideline. Not all these lines, crosses, no. I just remember that the bottom of the ear is where the top of the mouth goes. So, and the other ear, you want to try and remember what you're going to see when you're looking at them. So, when you're looking at somebody straight on, you're going to see both their ears. And then the inside of his hair comes up naturally like this, just a V, it's 2 V's. And the top of his hair, like that, and we can always fix it. And then you want to add his nose. So come down with the curve. And then the eyebrow, the end of the eyebrow line is where the top of the nose would be. If you look at a person, that's how it is. So we're trying to remember how everything is on an actual person. And how I draw noses is I just come down and bend out with a curve, and then put the nostril in and come back in with a curve like that, and then a line on the side. And I also had lines under everybody's eyes that I draw to try and keep it real, because everyone has bags. I don't care how much sleep you get, everyone has bags. I'm just gonna make him smile, try to give him a smile. And then his goatee, you're gonna add just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines like that. And fix his face. And erase. And underline. And ear. And the random. If you want to add more realism, I'm gonna put his tattoo right here, just in a random shape, and just slightly color that in just to show the tattoo. And how I put tattoos on his arms, I just lift my pencil like this, grab it like towards the top of the pencil, hold the paper down, just put random lines. Until the whole arm is full of random lines. Do the same thing on the other hand, on arm. Go even up here, because he even has tattoos. He has his sleeve tattoos. So, I'm gonna capture that. Unless you're a really good artist and you can put drastic details like all his tattoos in there, go for it. But me, I can't do that yet. And if you want to learn to if you want to learn how to add wrinkles for a lot more realism, then you can check back on another video that I'll do. But real quick, here's a little bonus video. I'm going to show you how to draw shoes, like me. Flip the page over like this, so that way you can make a giant shoe. Now I'm going to put the shoe facing this way, and then I'm going to draw you 3 different types of ways on how to draw shoes. One facing this way, one facing to the left, one facing straight at you. So first, we're going to draw. So you want to draw like the arch of the foot, and then you just want to come down, give enough room for your feet. Come down with a flat line at the bottom, as best you can, and make a little loop like that. Come back down and up, and then come up like this. And then draw where you would put your foot. There. And then to make it look even more real, add the sole. So just draw a curve and it comes straight across. And then how I draw the laces, just come down like this. And just draw zigzag lines. First, one side only. And then come back through on the opposite way. Intersect in between all the lines. Best you can. And then just come down with a loop. And back down with another line that shows that it's a tight shoe. You can go with a lot more realism, adding lines throughout the sole, and that shows more realism. You can even add a second curve here, showing where the piece of the shoe is. We can put tag if you want. Depends on what shoe it is, like what brand, what company. You could add the Nike logo, the Adidas logo. You can add any logo you want. You can even make it your own logo if you wanted to. Like, for instance, my daughter's Grills. Straight up DP. Now to do it from the other side, basically just flip this over. Just come down with the way you put your foot in. And like this. And so. And where you tie it. Details. Okay, now how to draw it looking straight at you. Basically, it's just upside down U, flat line at the bottom, and flat line like this at the bottom, and a smaller line come in, and a smaller basically that line, and then you can come up like this. Again, it depends on what brand of shoe you want it to be. And just up, down, and then here you would add a lot more detail, like both the strings coming down, come up like this for the laces. Just add the lace again. And just add little hedge. Like this, I mean, that's how I draw shoes. So I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned a lot. And if you want to learn more on how to draw like me, be sure to leave a comment on what you want to learn. So I will try my hardest, my absolute hardest, to be back with another video. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. It's been Lexi Wright, and I am out for right now. Thanks for watching, guys. Love y'all.